We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies and we like to drink. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies and we like to drink. We're drinking buddies and we like to drink responsibly.
Here we are.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another fun-filled episode of your favorite show and mine, Drinking Buddies. As always, my name is Brian Roberts, and this is my good friend
Harry Thomas.
And tonight is just a regular old Drinking Buddies night. I don't think anything particularly exciting happened this week for me to shout about. We're back to the kind of normal, every week, just having another drink. One thing was interesting. Last week we did the Scofflaw, if you'll recall.
Yes.
And a little bit of grenadine in that drink.
Yes.
And so I told the story of the pomegranate tree that magically sprouted in my front yard. Well, a friend of mine watched the episode and called me and said they had the exact same thing happen.
Oh my gosh.
Except apparently, like, one of their granddaughters had gotten the pomegranate and ate it in the backyard, and then 3 years later they had a pomegranate.
Oh my gosh.
So it apparently is not as rare of an occurrence as I thought.
As you thought.
So anyway, what are we drinking tonight, Harry?
Well, we're going to drink the Scofflaw again. You remember last week we
Yeah.
talked about that this is a drink that can be made either with bourbon or rye.
Nice.
And we both decided that we did like the Scofflaw.
I did.
It was a good drink. By the way, it was invented or created in Paris at Harry's Bar in Paris.
Well, then there we go. That makes all the sense in the world. We should definitely do it twice.
We should definitely do it twice. So again, we're gonna kind of do this a little bit backwards because we want to put the 4 drops in here before we start measuring the 2 liquors.
All right.
We're going to put 2 drops of orange bitters per drink, 2 drinks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go.
I think you're going to taste that a little bit more.
Awesome. Good.
And we're going to put 2 ounces. Uh-oh, look at this.
Oh man, Brandon. Yeah, let's see.
We're going to put 2 ounces of the liquor.
Rye.
In this case, it's rye,
Bullet
and
rye.
it has to be Bullet rye. Last week we used Bullet bourbon.
Right.
So hello, Bullet.
Please, yes,
Yeah,
the folks
yeah,
at Bullet,
yeah.
we love you so much. We will be happy to trumpet the awesomeness of your product. Just a little money is all right. Not even a lot. And I'm sure you guys make tons of money. We could just a little bit, just
Just a little tad.
Put some people up here.
Yeah, there you go.
You know?
So 4 ounces in there,
Beautiful.
2 ounces per.
Yep.
Now those of you who may not have seen this, but you can see the graduated cylinder here. It's in milliliters as well as ounces.
Indeed.
So
now
it makes pouring this a lot easier.
So much easier. So if you're out in the market looking and you don't want to just constantly have your tiny kitchen tools for measuring, you should go for one of these Boston Shakers.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah,
1 ounce per, so 2 ounces, so we're going to fill this up to 6.
Dry vermouth.
I'll dry vermouth. Yeah, dry vermouth.
Vermouth.
So the same portions as last week,
Yep.
and 1/4 ounce per or 1/2 ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice, and I just did freshly squeeze that.
I've witnessed it, so we don't have to.
And 1/2 ounce per or 1 ounce of the grenadine. So again, this has a little measuring on the inside of it, so it's very easy to pour and very easy to see.
So if the OXO people also would like to sponsor us,
There you
please feel
go.
free. We will
We will accept.
any measuring equipment or other sorts that you have.
We will accept graciously.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay.
All right.
That is it. Other
a good
than
drink.
adding ice and stirring.
Indeed.
So we're going to add some ice in here. And again, using our rule, this is virtually 100% alcohol.
That's right.
So we're going to stir this rather than shake.
That's right.
And you see how cold that's going to get?
Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, here, let me move this so you can see.
Starting to frost up nice.
Yeah.
Or at least sweat. It's smells good. I can smell it from here.
Oh yeah, that does smell good.
Yeah.
Mercy sakes alive!
Should I go ahead and take the ice out of the pre-chilled glass?
You may do that, or you can show them what we did if you want before we do this. Since we're trying to make this something that you can do, we'll want to see
In case
what...
you don't know what a glass filled with ice and water looks like, there's a glass filled with ice and water. And we will dump it out.
Last week I remembered to put those glasses in the freezer, and this week, to be honest with you, I did not do that.
That's okay. Find it a different way.
Okay.
They're awfully cold.
So I'm going to move this over here just a little bit so you can see how we pour this. And again, we just put the hawthorn strainer on there.
Top.
I think we're going to like this because of the character of the rye whiskey as opposed to the bourbon, and they're both great.
Absolutely.
We decided that absolutely with the Sazerac that rye was the only whiskey to put in there.
Indeed.
But this is looking good.
It
Cheers
looks
to
fantastic.
you.
Cheers to you. I want to get you a little taste of, a little sense of what this is looking like. It looks good.
And again, we're using the glasses that I got at Hard Rock.
Indeed.
With a nice little
Split in the
split in the middle and the stem.
Ooh, that's good.
That is good.
That is good.
A little tiny bit more bite, if you will,
Yeah.
than the bourbon, but the bourbon is a little bit sweeter, so you would kind of expect that.
And I'm just remembering it being more bourbony, obviously last time. So it's really good. It's really good. I actually taste more of the grenadine.
Did I use more grenadine? No, we measured it the same way.
No, I don't think you use more. I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. I just, for whatever sort of reason, before, because I'm so much more familiar with the bourbon.
Right.
That was kind of the first thing that hit me was, there's bourbon in this. And here, I'm getting the grenadine.
And the lemon too?
Yeah, that's good.
There's not very much lemon in this, just a quarter of an ounce.
But it comes, they combine well. It's really tasty. You should definitely try one of these on your own because it's really good. And then do one
it's
with
an
bourbon.
easy drink.
Yeah, do one with bourbon. Do one with the.
Do one with bourbon. Do one with the rye.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great drink.
It's delicious.
I like it.
Next week I go to Vegas for the National Association of Broadcasters.
Oh, okay. So are you gonna learn a new voice for us?
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know. That's right. So if you've been watching us for all the episodes, you'll know that when I go to Vegas, I regularly try out accents on people, unknowing people, to try to see if it works. And one year I did a British accent and ended up having to do the accent for about 8 hours before I had to break it to the people that I was not really British. But and then last year I met that same couple and told them that I would be happy to play the trick on someone of their own choosing. So I did an Australian accent for a guy, and it didn't obviously go for 8 hours, thank God. But I don't know. The good point. I don't know. We're meeting those same people again this year, so I may try another accent, and I'll let you know when I come back. The week after that, I go to Portland, Oregon again to see I was hoping to see my buddy Tori Murphy. If you've seen our episode, we did an Army Drinking Buddies episode.
Well, this Matt is from Tori.
That's right. Tori is the guy who gave us the bar mat. Thank you very much, Tori. Well, apparently, and this is super cool, he and his son will be away, Wisconsin, something that I can't remember. Therese knows. Because his son is in a robotics team in Portland. A robotics team. And they had this competition last Saturday, and their team came in second.
Wow.
130 teams.
No kidding.
And so he's going to the World Championships of Robotics
Wow.
Yeah, so
Good
I'm
for
super
him.
excited. So
Good for him and
Trevor,
his son.
exactly. Trevor and Tori, good luck with you guys. We're hoping
Yeah,
to
best of
hear-
luck.
So I will not see Tori and be able to do an Army Drinking Buddies episode this time that I'm in Portland because he's going to be gone. So we'll just have to drink without him.
Terrible. That's just awful.
Exactly. So anyway, have a great rest of your week. Make sure you drink responsibly like we do here. As soon as we're done drinking this, my wife and
We're gonna
kids
go-
are going to
we're gonna
go.
go
Harry's
have
got
some
some amazing Alaskan sockeye salmon for us to eat. Yes, some of you know, viewers will know that I am a vegan, but I've been going to the gym recently. I know you probably can't see. It's only been a week, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So I've been eating. I need more protein, and so we've decided to eat some more fish. So Harry obliged and got us some salmon, and so we're gonna have some salmon tonight.
Yep.
So we're gonna drink responsibly. You should too, and we'll see you next time on
Drinking Buddies.
Drinking Buddies. We'll see you then.
And we're enjoying this drink.
Oh,
And let us know what you think.
absolutely.
And actually, we're getting such little feedback on it. I am kind of disappointed.
You know, but here's what's gonna happen. It's gonna simmer for a while. It's kind of like binge watching a TV show. I don't know if you're into this, but you know, like the thing is to instead of watching it week
I don't have time to
after
watch
week
TV.
after week,
Yeah.
you binge watch it, and that's the kind of the thing is that you find yourself with one whole Saturday, you might as well watch 9 episodes or whatever.
Oh,
you know?
man.
And so
Are you serious?
it happens. The people are binge watching like crazy. So that's what it is. We've finally gotten ourselves to we're a little over 50 episodes.
Yeah.
And they're about 10, 15 minutes a piece, so that gets, you could sit around and watch us back and forth. So hopefully it'll take off. One of these days, we're going to be amazingly wealthy, Harry, from this thing. I mean, the Smithsonian's going to call. It's going to be pretty incredible.
Well, I'm looking for that.
I hear you, man. I hear you too. So anyway, have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you on the next Drinking Buddies.
See you later.
See you next week. I like it.
So do I.
I do.